All right, so this week we are looking at the cardiovascular system in the heart. Same thing basically. So we're going to start by just looking at the patient's fingernails, looking for any yellowness or clubbing. The yellowness would be from like nicotine, anything like that. Looks good. Then we're going to look at their lips, see if it's blue at all. Looks good. It's all good color and everything. So next we're going to look at the internal jugular. We're going to have them look 45 degrees to the left. Then we're going to find the two heads of the SCM, and then right in between is where the internal jugular is. We're going to just feel it, making sure we can feel the pulse a little bit. Then we're going to shine our light on it tangentially and look for the pulsation, which we can see. After that, we're going to take a ruler and a popsicle stick. We don't have those right now, so we're just going to use whatever we have handy. We're going to put the popsicle stick on the internal jugular, aiming down the sternal line, and then we're going to take our ruler and measure it. It should be within 2 to 3 centimeters. If it's higher than that, it's abnormal. If it's lower, that's fine. Next is, ideally we would have our patient with a gown that you can open up the front. It's kind of cold today, so we're going to let him keep it on. We're just going to talk through it. So the next thing I'm going to do is shine my light tangentially over the, just over the chest, mainly like the sternum and stuff, and just look for abnormal breathing, any heaves, anything like that. Then next we're going to go over the mitral valve. Same thing here. We're just looking for the pulsations, any heaves, anything like that. Then we are going to have him roll over into this position, shoulders a little bit over there. We're going to do the same thing with the light over the mitral valve. It should look the exact same as before. Make sure that there's no abnormalities there. Good. I want you to exhale, or breathe in, breathe out, and then hold your breath for me. And that's when I'm looking at the mitral valve. Again, just looking for the breathing. So if you're good, you can roll on your back again. Just relax. And then we're going to palpate the mitral and make sure we can feel pulsation, and that's the 5th intercostal towards the lateral aspect of the heart. Next, we're going to have you go into the side position again and do the same thing. Again, take a breath in, take a breath out, hold it, and we're just again feeling for the heartbeat up against our fingers. It's just real faint, and we can feel it, so that's good. Next, we're going to have you roll on your back, and now we're just going to put a knife edge, just lateral to the sternum, and we're going to be feeling for heaves or frills. Good, and then after that, we're going to put our fingertips at each valve, and again, we're just feeling for vibration on this one. So first one is aortic, and we're going to go to pulmonic, then we skip herbs and go down to tricuspid, and then the last one is the mitral valve. So that's good. Next thing we're going to do is auscultate. So for this, we're going to start with the diaphragm, and we're going to listen to all of the spots. So first we're going to start with the aortic. Just breathe normally for me. Then we're going to move to the pulmonic and herbs, then tricuspid, and the mitral. Good. And for this, we're just listening for the normal lub-dub, making sure there's no abnormalities like a lub-dub-dub or anything like that. Then we're going to switch it over to the bell, and we're just going to go in reverse order. Good. And for that one, you just breathe normally again. Next, we're going to be listening for the S2 split. For this, we're going to use the diaphragm again, and that's just going to be on the pulmonic valve. What I'm going to have you do here is when you feel it on your chest, I just want you to inhale deeply. So you can do that now. Okay, good. Aortic regurgitation is next, so I'm going to have the patient just sit. You can face this way so we can all see it. I'm going to be using the diaphragm again on the pulmonic. When you feel this here, all I want you to do is take a deep breath in, deep breath out, hold it, and then lean forward for me. And here we can listen for any bruits or anything abnormal. All right, deep breath in and out, and hold it and lean a little bit forward. Good. Real nice lump up there, which is what we want to heal here. So the next thing we're going to do is the mitral stenosis. I'm going to have you laying down in the side, on your side, good. And what we're going to do with this one is we're going to use the bell. And I'm going to have you do the same thing you did on the last one. Inhale, exhale, and then hold that for me. So you can inhale now. Exhale and then hold it. Good. Again, listen for any bruits, just abnormal sounds. Make sure it's a good lump up there. It was. So the last thing is he's going to stay in this position, and then you're going to inhale, exhale, and then instead of holding it, I'm going to want you to like squeeze your whole body and make it all tight. So you can start inhale now, exhale, and just good. All right, so everything was normal on my patient, which is good to hear. And that concludes the cardiovascular examination.